All right, guys, this is my last episode until my bear hunt coming in June, first week of June. But I'm out of Texas on Monday, and this is Saturday, opening day for turkey season. I'd hoped to hunt some turkey, but I've been up cleaning a deer last night, so you know what happens at the end of this. But I'll catch you up on all the hunting I've been doing. Been doing a lot of hunting. It's just there hasn't been a whole lot to show you, just because it's been pretty dead except at nighttime. So I've mainly been hunting out of my cabin, just leaving the dinger on. But anyways, stay tuned. This is a bow hunting radneck. Thank you for watching Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal. Nothing new under the sun. One life to live, seeking fun. But shallow is the self-lived life. For me, myself, oh, so much strife. But Jesus is the answer for a life perplexed and wanting more. It's never easy self to deny, but it's the only way to a life on high. Alright guys, we are headed out. It is, sun's going down, beautiful in the distance. And then check this out, we got us a full moon right here. So hopefully I can kill that pig and it'll come sometime between now and 12 o'clock tonight. I hope I can stay out there till 12 a.m. in the morning. Maybe longer if I can stay up. I tried to take a long nap this afternoon, so anyways, we're gonna go out there and sit and hopefully get us a big old pig down. Haven't had the axis deer coming in, but I did have a mature axis buck come right here to the cabin feeder about 3 days ago. But he's in velvet, only about 6 to 8 inches off his head, and I wouldn't shoot him anyways. So, but always a chance of an axis deer coming in that's mature, because there's a few around. So, but anyways, let's get to hunting. Well, the full moon came and went. I spent several days trying to kill that pig, but no dice, so it's on to something else. We're getting ready for turkey season. So I think that's about, there's not enough grass to really burn here, but just kind of squirreling around. I think it got enough burned off here that it'll start attracting the turkeys once we get a rain. And still got a little bit going here. Wind's coming this way. I've already burned all that in down there, so it won't move off. So anyway, hopefully I've got April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd to hunt turkey, and then I am out of here. So hopefully I can sit in my tank blind, call some turkeys in here, put some decoys out and see what happens. So speaking of Molly, the chocolate deer, she's right over there. About 35 yards, 30 yards. Let's see how close we can get. I am now 12 yards talking to Molly. Hi there, Molly. Maybe 10. She's getting a little nervous though, as closer I get. It's always good to see that our younger deer have made it through the season. This guy needs a couple more years to grow up, so hopefully he'll make it through even next season and he'll be a nice deer. But we shall see. Can't control what your neighbors do when hunting. Plus I'm hunting with a bow. Puts me at a severe disadvantage. Well guys, we are back at the ranch. And this is about my last 3 days for maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years before I come back out here. I'm getting ready to move overseas for some work. And we'll be back here for vacation in another year or two. I'm not exactly sure when I can make it back here for vacation. Got my cousin taking care of the place while I'm gone. He'll be here hunting, but he's not a filmer. So But my kids might come out and hunt during whitetail season as well. But for me, I'm going to be working. But 3 days, and I got turkey on the menu, and I've got axis deer on the menu, and pigs on the menu. And I've got all three of those coming to one feeder or the other. So I'm going to try to mix it up over the next 3 days and try to get something down just before I have to move overseas. I do have a bear hunt scheduled in Canada right before I move overseas. I've got some training back on the East Coast I got to go to, and then after that I'll be at the bear hunt for a week, and then on a plane headed overseas for a new job. So anyways, hopefully we'll get something down over the next 3 days. Stay tuned. The full moon came and went, and activity during the day just seemed to dry up. It was just way too hot. And so those deer were coming out at night whenever that temperature would drop. And I'd left the dinger on at my bedside. And one night I had actually the axis deer come in, but they didn't hang around very long, never could get a shot. And then another night I had a lot of whitetail. Actually every night were waking me up. I'd have to take a long nap during the day, but and also had the fallow deer coming in, our tame fallow deer, every evening. But on this night, these fallow deer got a little bit nervous. I noticed a fox running off in the distance, so I started squeaking on my arm, and this fox came running right up to the window. So watch what happens as I try to shoot this fox with my bow. Let's check my arrow here. Quick, see if I hit that fox. I'm not sure I did. Nope. Clean as a whistle. I thought I shot a little low. Yep. All right. Hopefully we'll get something coming in this morning. I was down to one more full day, and so I was going to leave the dinger on again the night before, and sure enough, the fallow deer came in again. They were acting really, really nervous, so I knew something else was coming, and sure enough, these axis deer showed up, and this cat and mouse game goes on for about 8 minutes or so before I finally get a shot. I had actually pulled my bow down off of the wall and held it in my hand for about 3 to 4 minutes, hoping these deer would come in closer under the light. I'm not going to take a shot more than about 25 yards, but they never came closer than about 35 yards, so knowing that they were getting ready to leave any time, it was time to take the rifle off the wall and get it done. Since this is really my last opportunity, it's going to be for some axis deer, so watch this. I think I just blasted a whopper. Yeah. Big old axis buck. I'm gonna be a little quiet because it's only been 4 or 5 minutes since I shot. But it looked like he didn't run. He was like hit and just kind of backed up. And I think I heard him fall over there, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna see what came out in the video. He was further back in the light, but I could see him perfect in the scope. I was afraid I was gonna go ahead and take the shot because there's two big axis bucks down there. I took the first one that gave me a shot. I think he was trying to get in the pen and get a drink, but I'm sure once he would have got a drink, he would have got out of there. That's just a little too far at night to be shooting with a bow. So yeah, hopefully we got him. Well, I went out there with the rifle and my bow stabilizer light, kind of holding in my hand so I could shoot him again if I had to, and was just kind of looking, and I heard him get up. He was only probably about 20 or 30 yards. I never did see him behind some bushes, but I could hear him get up and rustle off into the trees, which are a little further off. Maybe he probably went another 50 yards or so, but I didn't hear anything after that, so I think he's probably laying down there. He's probably hurting pretty bad. I'm gonna give him a couple of hours before I go out there, maybe even 3 hours. I mean, the shot felt good. It looked good when I let that bullet fly, so when I pulled that trigger, I felt like I had a good beat on him. So anyways, stay tuned for this one. All right, it's been about 2 hours, 2.5 hours since I shot that deer. I'm gonna go find that deer, hopefully right where I heard him stumble. We'll see. I did get permission from my neighbor, but I'm still gonna walk around on the back over here and then back around property line and come down the hill just to take a look. Then I'll come back and look for blood, and that way it just pushes him back on my property if he is up there close to the property line. So let's go. Found our first bit of blood right there. Right there, and there are 2 drops, but not a whole lot. I shot him. He was standing right over there and backed up over to here. And this looks like he might be on this trail right here. I already walked up around the property line up there and came down this way in case I busted him out of his bed and push him back on my property. But we're about 20 yards down the blood trail, and looks like it's coming out both sides. Got some blood there and then over here, but it's disappearing pretty quick. Guys, we just found him right there. I was just cruising up here. I lost blood, and I was just kind of not really grid searching. I was more looking for blood, and I looked back through this little gap, and there he is. I don't see any antlers yet. He is velvet. Wow. Well, here he is. Check him out, man. This is my first ever velvet buck. I'm gonna have to check the game cam back over here because I think this is the smaller of the 2. I couldn't tell which was which, so I just shot whichever one gave me the opportunity. But I think this is the smaller buck. He's probably got another, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches to grow on each side. But pickers can't be choosers, I guess. Since I'm going overseas, I was going to shoot whatever came in. I won't have another chance to shoot one of these for probably another 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. So that was fun. Been trying to get one of these bad boys down for a while now. As you can tell on my channel, they're just really, really hard to kill. When I hit him, it was not a complete pass through. The bullet didn't pass through. Hit him about midway, and I think he was quartering away a little bit because I can hear lung air letting out, but not a whole lot of blood, just a little ways out. And then I had to grid search up the hill a little bit and finally found him. So I'm glad I found him tonight too, because it's not really that cold. Probably 60, 55 tonight is all. And I don't know if the meat would have been good if I hadn't found him by morning. So just about 80 yards up the hill. I did push him, but he did fall back down like I thought I heard him fall again. So anyways, hopefully tomorrow is opening day for turkey season. So hopefully I can get a turkey down. But I'm going to be pretty tired because I got about 3 hours to butcher this deer and get it in the freezer. It'll have about 24 hours to freeze, and then I'll get it in a ice chest to take it to my son's house for him to have some meat. So, and also I'm starting a Rumble channel, and you'll find my hunting videos on Rumble as well. So you can check me out over on Rumble. Alright, thanks for watching. If I get anything tomorrow, you'll see it right after this, any turkey. If I don't, this is the end. So thanks for watching. Bowhunting Radneck. Be sure and subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and tick the reminder bell. We'll get you any future videos that come. Thanks for watching.